LA, coming off a 73-62 win in the 2024 CCAA Men's Basketball Championship Tournament Finals. I'm joined right now by 4 Cal State LA men's basketball players and head coach Jim Saia. I'm going to go from his left all the way down the line. We have Shane Bell, Corey Cofield, Eche Okeke, and we have Deuce Walker down the line. So the summary is, I'm going to go to Eche Okeke. Could you give us a summary on today's game, please?
Well, in the beginning of that first half, you could just tell there was just nerves there. We're missing easy ones, missing free throws. But just us being aggressive and just staying together, we're able to just come out the first half with a lead. And then, coming into the locker room, we just told ourselves we got to keep doing what we're already doing, being aggressive. On defense, just keep on defense, we just wanted to keep that intensity the whole time, and our defense really led us to having a really good offensive night. So that was really the game plan, and got us a win. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
I thought one of the key parts of that whole game was you guys, as Eche mentioned, you guys kind of felt a little nervous at the beginning, but you guys made a great run at the end of the half to take the lead into halftime. Deuce, could you talk to me a little about that run and how important it was probably for mental side to be able to have that lead going into halftime?
Yeah, it was extremely important that we just upped the intensity. We knew that our best offense is our defense, and when we're all clicking on all cylinders on defense, that's when we're at our best, and we showed that going into halftime.
Shane, I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about the defense that Deuce just mentioned. You guys, and you being a big part of this with the whole offense, as the point guard out there, you guys ended up winning the turnover battle 19-9. Can you tell me how important that was? That's an incredible number, and how you guys took care of the ball and also forced so many turnovers tonight.
Yeah, that's been our biggest thing is making teams turn the ball over, and we just don't turn the ball over. Just help us get more possessions, and like Coach always says, 10 or less.
Absolutely. Corey, got a question for you. We know that's a very big team out there on that one. You guys actually win the battle of the second chance points tonight. Can you tell me just the effort you guys made to do that? I think that's an incredible number when I looked at the stats.
It starts from our practices. Coach Coop wasn't here with us, but he emphasizes on our rebounding and just being physical. Not shying away from nobody, going in there and getting second chance points because at the end of the game we're gonna need those. It shows up.
What did you learn from losing against them about 6 weeks ago, a month ago?
Yeah, first off, this is an incredible moment for all of us. These 4 guys are men of faith, so we thank you, Jesus, number 1. And we're just a team of faith. 2, San Bernardino, they beat us here, and we competed against them here. It was a tough game. Eche got the rebound, and the shot was missed or blocked. But we knew that if we continue to stay with what we do, with our ball movement, with our defense. But in this type of situation, the teams that advance play the defense, and that's what we hang our hat on. We want to force more turnovers, and we don't want to turn the ball over. So when you look at Cal State LA, I would look at that stat, and that would be the difference in the game.
Shane, I want to ask you one other question. We heard from the other side of things that maybe a couple weeks ago the weave offense didn't give them as much trouble. Can you talk to it today? It felt like you guys were really able to get in the lane and get a lot of execution, especially after that early, where you guys didn't have as much going.
Yeah, it's just we were just trying to stay patient. They were playing they were denying a lot, and we were just moving the ball and just staying patient until somebody had a gap.
Awesome. Well, I got it.
Yeah, Deuce, you're from down the road, right? You went to North High School. Probably had friends and family here. What was that like to win a conference title? You guys' first ever conference title in front of people that you love.
I felt ecstatic. Very exciting moment. I'm glad that I did it with this team. I love them. They're all my brothers. I love them. I love them to death. And but yeah, it was exciting to play in front of my family and friends. So it felt like a home game in a way.
You guys, this is the first conference title for this program. What do you think this means for the legacy of this group and the program going forward?
I want to say that in the beginning, we were just really confident in the group we had coming in. Coach did a great job bringing in and recruiting a lot of us this year. Just me, Johnny, Zay, Cito, and then the returning group was really good. Everybody stayed. We just had a really good culture. So I feel like this is just the foundation for Cal State going on. It's just of just like playing together, always being together, and just like playing hard all the time. And that's what we try to do every night. So.
Shane, you were here through some pretty lean years. Can you talk about the journey that's been for you and your other freshmen from that year?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. 2 years ago, it was probably like the roughest season I've ever had. How many games were we won? Like 2 games? 3 games?
We were 7-14 in the pandemic.
Yeah,
Tough times.
Yeah, it was just tough times. It was just like crazy that from that
5 starters were out.
and we came all the way here and won it. It's like it's really amazing.
One thing I got to ask a question on. Eche was joined the team this year. You mentioned that you guys had a lot of things. Corey, what does Eche help bring to the team, and what has he meant to you guys to help raise to this level?
Everything, leadership, experience, hustle, motor, everything above. Man. Like, it's just a great teammate all around. Appreciate you, bro.
We got to make a comment that Eche was the MVP out there today. We saw how important he was. Absolutely. And just the way you guys executed down the stretch. I'd like to hear a little bit about that, and then we'll go back to Coach for one other question. So could you talk to me, maybe Deuce or Eche, just how important it was? You guys seemed like you guys really got those stops in those final 4 minutes. You hit your free throws, even leaked out for a couple dunks that were pretty nice. Tell me about the execution when that game could have gone either way in the last 4 minutes.
That was me. Well, Coach in the beginning of the game, he was telling us, like, we don't have to be anything other than what we already been this whole season. So, like, that's what we kind of came in thinking. And then, like, at the end of the game, we just wanted to just be really solid on defense, talk, and, like, that's really what it was, just trying to be ourselves, what we've been doing all year. Like, we've been really good. So that's really what it was. Like, there's not much to say.
Absolutely. Well, I got to ask one other question to you guys, and I'm going to go back to Coach. You guys had a lot of fans come out to you today. Can you tell me about the support you guys received in the stands and what it was to win in front of some of your parents as well?
Yeah, huge support from our fans. And
Huge.
Yeah, it was crazy to see that many people fill the gym, especially like going like it's kind of like a road game in a way. So just to see all that support and love from our fans, it helps us a lot down the stretch.
It definitely brings another type of energy also, man. We have our own energy, but when we have people that are supporting us too, that energy just builds up.
Felt like
big
a whole
time.
game.
Felt like a whole game.
Whose relative was that? The older gentleman that was sitting in the front row. That's one of your guys' dad.
Yeah, that's my pops.
We kept him in the building tonight.
Clearly,
didn't. He
got
kicked out.
Coach, tell me what this means going forward. You guys were the number 2 team in the regional coming into this one. You set up. What do you think? If you had a message to the regional committee, or what do you think the opportunities are in front of you?
Well, I would think with our strength, we're like 10-1 against, I think 9 or 10-1 against what do they call it, level 1 teams. It might be, so we're really close. I would think we're going to host the region. I'd be surprised if we're not. But so it's exciting, and we got more work to do. But just want to congratulate. These guys are just mean the world to me, and players make the coaches. These guys deserve all the credit. So they're amazing.
Well, we can't wait to see where you guys go. The selection show is tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on NCAA.com. We'll learn where the fate of the Golden Eagles are going to be. But best of luck, and we can't wait to see how far you guys go in the postseason.
Appreciate it. Thank you.